welcome to my kitchen. My name is Sherry and I have a special treat for you today. We're going to be making my gourmet tuna salad. I don't know if I would call it gourmet or not, but I guarantee you there are some things that I'm going to put in here that you would probably not think to put in tuna salad. And I won't say that I've been working on this recipe for years. It's just it's what's happened over the years of the things that I've just keep adding to it. And so this is the way that I really, really like it. And people are just really surprised once they taste it because I think it's fabulous. Anyway, to get started, you need 3 cans of tuna. So I just have the chunk light tuna in water. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you my Pampered Chef can opener. I love it because if you have kids or you have dogs or something that dig in the trash, or just for safety reasons in general, this can opener completely unseals the can. So you can run your finger around here and not sharp at all. So the other thing I want to show you is our can strainer, which you may have seen before. I usually just put it over the top of a can and strain it like that. However, because tuna cans are a little bit bigger, this actually fits down into the top of here, and then I can just take it over to my sink and drain my tuna. So this way for tuna, this way for other cans. All right, so 3 cans of tuna all together that I'm going to put in here. And I can never get tuna and not think about Jessica Simpson when she had the chicken of the sea can of tuna and she could not figure out if it was tuna or chicken. Now, I've never done that just because, probably because of my love of food. I pretty much know what comes in these cans, but I do have some moments like that for sure. All right, to this, rinse my hands. I don't have a towel. There's my towel. Okay, to this we are going to add 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. We are going to add a 1/2 cup of cottage cheese, which might be the first ingredient. You're like, what? It's that woman putting in there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this kind of stirred just a little bit. And then we're going to add a couple of teaspoons of lemon juice. Get this out of the way. We're going to add a 1/2 cup of chopped red onion. We're also going to add in a 1/2 cup of chopped fennel. So if you didn't know any better, so let me just say, if you're not quite sure what fennel is, you've never used it before, don't feel bad because I really don't either. One of my favorite things is to go to the produce and find stuff that I've never used before, and then when I kind of use it, kind of figure out what it tastes like, what I can do with it, share it with you guys. So if you didn't know any better, you would almost think it is celery, except instead of having the green leaves on the end, it has this, which they call fronds, and then it has the big bulb at the end as well. So this I'm going to save for a chicken recipe that I have, but the stalks here I chopped up just like celery, so a 1/2 cup of that in there. Then I've got a 1/2 cup of sweet relish, and then we're going to stir again. And then I'm going to add in a clove of garlic. I'm going to add a couple of teaspoons of Worcestershire. I know, really strange to put in. And that's to your liking. If you don't like Worcestershire, I mean, any of these things you could leave out. We're going to do, probably, well, I was going to say about 3 tablespoons. I might put a little extra in here today. And then the other thing that I absolutely love, this is a must for me, as well as the cottage cheese, is tarragon leaf. So maybe about a 1/2 teaspoon of this. We're just going to eyeball this. I love the smell of that. I think that the fennel, and I've always known what fennel tasted like. I've used fennel seed and ground fennel in a lot of things, but I just have never worked with the fresh. So a lot of times I would always put like fennel seed in here anyway. But I think the fennel and the tarragon go really well together. I also think coriander and tarragon go well together, especially with fish. And that's about it. I do not put eggs in my tuna salad. I feel like if I put eggs in it, it's just kind of the same thing as making egg salad. And I don't particularly care for egg salad, so I just leave them out. So we're going to have a taste here. It is delicious. Probably a little heavy on the parmesan, but overall, it's really, really good. So what I like to do is I actually like to get like the 9 grain, or I think it's the one with the seeds in it. That's what I really like. It's got the grains and the seeds, the really thick, kind of heavy, dense bread. I love the texture that's in there. And that's kind of the reason I like to put the fennel or the celery in here. And so if you decide that you don't like fennel because it kind of has a licorice taste, you can put celery in here instead. But I like it because it has a crunch to it. So I've got, and normally I would toast these, but I didn't. So I have Texas toast today, only because it was on sale. So good enough, right? Well, I don't know. This is pretty thick bread. We might need more tuna salad on here. So I'm going to cut this in half and give it a try. I already know the tuna salad's good because I tasted it. That was so good. So good. This is my favorite way to make tuna salad by far. So I'm probably going to eat this whole sandwich right here. I'll just grab a piece of tuna. Anyway, I just find this fabulous. You can taste the parmesan in there. I don't think you would know that the Worcestershire is in there, but it does give it a little zhuzh, I guess you would say. So anyway, maybe you like some of these ingredients, maybe some of them you don't. But the next time you go to make tuna salad, think about some of these other ingredients that I've used here and kick it up a notch. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this. I know I'm enjoying it. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.